Good morning, YouTube. Just hopping back on here. I haven't been on YouTube for a really freaking long time, and so I am just gonna hop on and update you with how different my life is the last time I was on YouTube. Not that I have a huge subscriber list on here at all, but I just have gone through so many life changes in the last couple months, and that has caused me to kind of take a step back from doing social media for a little while and just focusing on my kids, my family, my husband, my relationships, and moving. So I used to live in southern Utah. I'd been there for 10 years, and over the summer I would come up to northern Utah and I would visit friends and family, and in my heart I kind of was like keeping this to myself, but I was kind of feeling like I wanted to, that I felt like I should be close to my friends and family and move up to northern Utah. Again, I kept this to myself, and then we came up another time over the summer, and my husband told me, he's like, hey, I've been having this weird feeling that we should be in northern Utah. And I was like, that's actually really crazy, because I've been feeling the same way, but I had always said that I don't think I would ever leave St. George, Utah. So it's kind of crazy the way everything came about, but I was heavily resisting this. And then at the end of July, I just kept getting the feeling that I needed to be up here for some reason. And so I was like, logistically, I don't know how this would work. We had just bought a house. It didn't make sense to just sell it. We'd have to pay a lot of taxes and stuff like that. That was like, we'd never be able to rent it out for what our mortgage is, all the things. And it just was like one of those like gut feeling moments where I'm not gonna cry, but it was just a gut feeling moment where I feel like God had said, just trust me and literally everything will fall into place. And it's kind of crazy because I just feel like there's just been so much turmoil and a lot of things that's going on in my personal life, and it was one of the first things in a really long time that felt so peaceful and aligned with what I was supposed to do. And so it was a moment where I just was like, fine, okay. So I fully furnished my house. It wasn't super to the nines before, but I fully furnished my house and I put it on Airbnb, 30-day rentals, and almost immediately I had a ton of inquiries and someone that actually reached out and said that they wanted to rent my house for what I needed to for an entire year. I'm not kidding you, it just fell into place exactly like my gut feeling said it would, and just trusting God and the Spirit. And yeah, it all literally fell into place. And so yeah, we moved to northern Utah. I'm kind of dreading winter. So, southern Utah has very mild winters, really, really hot summers. It's very similar climate to Las Vegas. It's just a couple degrees cooler than Las Vegas. So anyway, I'm actually really loving it, and I'm feeling like I've had moments of just my nervous system just decompressing from just grind mode for the last 5 years. I've just been literally, when I tell you, it was so rare for me to even sit and watch TV for a minute. It was so rare for me to even just sit from the time I woke up at 4:30 a.m. to the time I went to bed at 10 o'clock. For the last 5 years, that's what my life has kind of looked like. And I've just kind of been taking a life exhale for the last 2 months, and it's been actually amazing. About a month ago, I finally started getting back into my gym routine, and it's been honestly so nice to just like really feel like I'm in a routine for the first time in like almost 2 years. With like how I like to train in the gym and like mornings. I will probably say this in almost every YouTube video that I ever make, but like there is magic in mornings for motherhood. Like just waking up before your kids and moving and listening to a uplifting podcast. Like I could cry over just that. Like that always changes my life and changes my mindset and how I show up in the world when I am consistently in a routine like that. And finally, after literally 2 years, I am back into a morning gym routine, listening to my Let's, Jay Shetty type podcast, Mel Robbins, like all of those like thought leaders. It just like I'm feeling finally like myself. As far as like my physique goes, which is like almost like the least important to me at this point, but I've been able to finally get into a routine with like macro counting like consistently, and total from like when I at postpartum, I am down 20 lbs. I don't like to say like pounds, because when kids are listening, I'll make a video one day about how I talk about these types of things around my kids, because I feel like it is super, super important. This is kind of a side note. It's super, super important how we talk to our kids around calories, macros, losing weight, body fat, all those things. It's very important how we address those things and how we talk to them, because they're, one, always listening to us, and two, always taking note on these types of matters. And so it's very important to create like very healthy conversations around this topic anyway. So that's why I'm like saying lbs instead of like, well, anyway. So I have about, from where I like to sit and feel fit and comfortable, I have about 10 more lbs to go before I get to like my point. But I'm like consistently dropping in a very healthy time frame. Anyway, so that's kind of just like my little life update. We don't know like exactly where we're gonna land in northern Utah. There's just so many options, and honestly, I'm like falling in love with like how beautiful northern Utah is. I've never really seen the beauty in it. I'm from northern Utah, but I've never really seen the beauty of it like I am now. And it's, you guys, it's so freaking pretty. And I get the romanticism of fall for the first time in my entire life. Like, it's just so cozy. We didn't really get fall in southern Utah, so we didn't really get seasons a whole lot. It was just kind of like mild winter, which was like fall weather all year, and then like summer, basically. You just kind of get like two seasons. But anyway, I don't really have much else to say other than I'm super excited to get back on my YouTube grind. I'm really excited to share the things that I know about health and fitness and about mindset, and things that have really helped me like build businesses and be a mom, balance life and making time for yourself, and all the above, clumping those all together and balancing all those things and achieving things that you like want to do and in this life, and also being a mom and putting mom and family at the forefront of your life, while still doing these little things in the background that make you happy and fulfilled. So anyway, that is like a life update in a nutshell. There's like honestly way more layers and onions to peel back from everything that's been going on in my life in the last couple months, but I am truly like so happy, and I attribute that to really like taking a huge step of faith, and just being led by God, and and doing the things that I know make me feel good and make me happy. So anyway, that's my life update. This is so like unofficially like YouTube, and that's probably like the style that you're gonna get from me with content. But if you are excited to go on a journey with me of, I think I'm gonna start getting to the point where I can maybe talk prep for bodybuilding contests, but just in general getting fit, like, and being a mom and fitness and being a little MILF. If you're interested in following me on that journey and learning how to balance all those things, be sure to like this video so it pushes out to more people and so that I can share my message and my journey with more people, and subscribe to follow along and get to know me a little bit better, and hopefully learn like a thing or two about things that I've talked about. But until next time, thanks guys, bye bye.